Project Runway fans, we're back here on After the Runway. This week's episode was pretty big because it was the challenge where they decided who gets to go to Bryant Park. The challenge was they went to a circus and got this little private show, which I thought was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of funny when the ringleader comes out and he's like bellowing at the top of his lungs. There's 5 people there. That was pretty hilarious. The clothes were interesting. The only thing I loved was Emilio's dress that won. Everything else was fine, but I don't know. What did you guys think of the runway?
I didn't like any of it.
Yeah, I didn't like any of it either.
That's fine.
Yeah, I kind of liked Anthony's, but I think it's just because I like Anthony.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, he did something different, but it wasn't actually very nice.
No. And the fabric choice and Heidi and Michael making fun of his polyester dress, that was a little mean, but he took it so gracefully and graciously. But I feel like he just isn't good enough. He's just not good enough to be in the top.
Yeah, and all of his pieces just started to look the same. Like, I feel like we've seen that dress before,
Exactly.
at least the bottom half anyway.
Yeah, he took the bottom half from the black and white dress. He was like, that one, let's just do that again.
Yeah. So you guys didn't like Emilio's dress?
There was a whole lot going on.
I totally agree. There was like the red on the top, and then there was the other part at the bottom, and when I see an outfit and I see the different directions of the lines, I just get confused.
Yeah, you don't like
I just got confused. I really did.
I liked that he took a stripe and he like folded it in so you couldn't see the white, and then it expanded, but then you couldn't see that he did that when the dress was finished.
Yeah, I don't know. Michael Kors called it his favorite dress of the season. But you know what? Emilio is kind of a jerk, so.
That's true.
So full of himself, and it's not charming, and I just don't want to see his face anymore.
No, and it was certainly less costumey than the rest.
Yes, Seth Aaron's, for example, like, again, he's so skilled, and I seriously want a Seth Aaron jacket, like, stat. Jackets are his
Me
thing,
too.
right? But it was too costumey. I didn't really like it.
And the sleeves went down to her knees. It was weird.
Yeah, and Tim Gunn specifically said, don't go costume with this. It's easy to go costume because of the circus thing, but everybody kind of got a little costume.
Yeah, it was really costumey.
Yeah, and I didn't like Mila's at all.
No, I didn't like Mila's at all. Her jacket was tacky and
It was just bad, and there was just too much going on. Again, I just got confused looking at it because there were just so many different
many
like
lines.
patterns and lines, and it was too much.
Shine.
And shine.
Yeah.
I was so surprised that the judges all reacted as if people might wear these clothes. Yeah. I was like, no one is ever going to have any of this on.
So true.
Except for Jay's pants, actually.
Yes.
I liked Jay's pants. I like that he contained his little obsession with big volume, like to a actual wearable minimum. I liked the sort of high-waistedness of it. The Michael Jackson jacket, it wasn't the greatest, but I didn't mind his look. It wasn't very inspired, I don't think.
No. Nina loved the pants as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the look looked really great when he took the jacket off.
Yeah.
Like when they had him take the jacket off.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I was like, oh, it's so modern. It's so New York.
And the winner this week was Emilio, and you guys didn't like his dress, but it wasn't a big surprise that he won.
No.
The judges loved it. He's been on a roll. It's not a surprise either that Seth Aaron and Emilio got full on ahead to Bryant Park. They're clearly the front runners so far. And then Mila versus Jay versus Anthony. That wasn't much of a surprise. Like, bye-bye, Anthony. Nice to have you.
Thanks for coming back after
It's
already.
true.
Yeah.
It was a little corny reality television when Heidi threw in, a twist, like, Mila, you're in, and then they focus on Jay's poor, sad face. And then they're like, wait a minute, you're in too.
Yeah.
So corny.
So hokey.
Yeah, but it definitely sets up the next episode to be a little
That's
bit more
true.
interesting. It's not just going to be home visits, la-di-da. It's going to be like, ooh, showdown. It should be an interesting little battle. I don't know whose team. I'm kind of Team Jay, I think. What about you guys?
Yeah, I've always liked Jay's
Yeah.
clothes, and Mila annoys me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I totally agree. I love Jay. I love his aesthetic, and I love his little avant-garde touches here and there.
Yeah.
So definitely Team Jay.
Okay, well, I guess we'll find out next week who wins in the fashion showdown for the final spot in Bryant Park, and I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully you'll join us all back here next week for the second last episode of After the Runway.